We don't want people to make the same mistakes that we did.
Don't do it by yourself or you're gonna end up like that. This is how we lost $50,000 selling on Amazon FBA the unedited story.
Listen guys, what we're doing right now is I'm up top, Kale's down below. We're sitting in a closet full of mistakes. And if you've seen us at all, you've probably seen this closet, but I'm literally having a hard time
sitting in a closet full of mistakes. That sounds horrible.
Guys, this closet is literally the definition of how we lost $50,000 because all in here are all extra products. They're all failed products. They're all everything. And we literally want to tell you the story of how this closet happened. How we ended up with a closet just like this. So
exactly.
Why don't you start?
So it started right here with this box of cornhole lights. Okay, so I was at Duquesne University. I was a business consultant and I was trying to make some extra money because I made like $27,000 a year after taxes, which was like less than $8 an hour or something crazy. And so I found these cornhole lights on Amazon and I was like, I bet I could sell those. And so I started selling them and I actually did really well. And you can see the pictures here. We'll throw some pictures up on the screen. The reason they worked, all I did was I added in different color combinations. I added in blue and pink. It could be like blue team versus red team versus blue team, whatever. Got it to $20,000 a month and eventually met this guy right here, super weirdo named Taylor.
Yeah.
I'm Kale, by the way.
So we met, and at the time, Kale had actually 2 products up. He had the cornhole lights, and then he also had this little infant baby pillow thing, okay?
This was a product.
And so I came on and I was like, can I work with you, please? And he was like, no, I don't want a business partner. And then I said, okay, cool, can I invest in the company? And he said yes. And then very shortly after, I came in, I invested, and then I very shortly became a partner. What happened then, Kale?
Exactly. So I took Taylor's money and I instantly spent it all. I can show pictures of boxes in my apartment right here. These are that showed up at my door. We bought a lot of inventory. We bought more cornhole lights. We bought more baby pillows. We actually launched like, what, 10 products in 2 months?
So, and listen guys, I actually have some pictures will pop up of literally us doing like this product research, like pictures of like Google Sheets where we were going through. Yeah. And at the time, honestly, we were still trying to figure out what made a good product and what didn't make a good product.
We had no idea what we were doing.
Part of the reason why we lost $50,000, right?
Yeah, because we sourced stupid products like this baby hooded towel.
Right. And
we were just trying to find anything that was selling. We didn't know the characteristics that we know now, and it kind of led us to this graveyard over here.
Right. We sold stuff like this tactical, oh, that's real bright, tactical pen thingy.
That's actually a cool product.
We sold this spy camera thing, so it looks like a little phone charger with a USB port, but there's a little spy camera right there. We sold all of this stuff, guys, and through this entire process, our literal mindset was literally like throw everything up and let's see what sticks, because we didn't know what was good or what was bad.
I forgot about that. I remembered saying to you, hey, we don't really know what we're doing on Amazon. Let's just throw 10 products up. One of them will be good. And that actually turned out to be true. A couple of those 10 turned out to be really good, and we realized that they had characteristics which later led us on to actually, doing well with this stuff.
Right. So guys, we have some pictures. These are really funny. We thought about like trying to go into Amazon and dominate the like spy camera market. So there are literally a bunch of pictures of us sitting in Kale's 1-bedroom studio apartment of pictures from the spy camera, and you can see all around us like all of the products and all these boxes and all of everything.
It's a spy camera picture of us looking at spy cameras. I feel like it's Inception and it's so far back in time. What a great picture. Throw that up on the screen.
But guys, we just have products on products and all this, and like, guys, I'm even going to show you that like we were trying to figure out what was good, but we just didn't know. And that is where that entire closet came from, is products that were not good, products that we should not have sold. But like Kale said, a couple of them were good. And so here's what we started to do. I literally, on there's a picture that's gonna pop up of an equation, okay, that we were trying to see if it made sense, and it was literally like average of sales divided by reviews times R under 100 divided by R over 4. I don't even know what the R stood for.
Is that legitimately?
That's a legitimate.
That's 7 and 7 in.
Right. We were trying to figure out what works because we were trying to figure out what the difference was between good and bad products, and that's where like equations came from, and there's more Google Sheets, and like even like, okay, we started like, there's a screenshot of like AMZ Scout, like trying to figure out ROIs and pricing. There's a screenshot of Google Trends trying to figure out just like all of our products were seasonal. Like, what are we doing?
Literally, we were just trying to figure out what are the common qualities between this weird towel, this weird pillow, these spy cameras. Here's another spy camera. It's shaped like a clock. Here's a wireless charger. Here's a thing that fits on the back of your camera that turns your phone into a wireless charger. Here's a tactical flashlight. What are the common qualities that separate average products or products that end up in that closet from the ones that are actually good? And
even
it was a process.
There's a binocular telescope. So we started to really identify what our good products were and what our bad products were. And maybe we can show up one of these screenshots of the Google Sheet where it's literally like, where if it was 7 and 7, then they were like green, they were like conditionally formatted to be green. And if they weren't, in fact, here's actually a picture of these like baby food mats. You remember these?
Yeah.
Where the faces of like a bear and like a butterfly were on there. And we got samples of that before we had figured out 7 and 7. And then once we got the samples, we then went back and it was not 7 and 7, and so we didn't launch it because we didn't want to lose more money.
Yeah, and here's the reason for making this video, guys, is not to tell you a big sob story. Like, we did fine, we figured this stuff out. The key is how do we prevent other people from making the same mistakes as us, right? And it came down to, like we said over and over again, finding the differences statistically between good products and bad products before you try it out, right? Because that's what we did. We were like, let's just throw it up there and see what sticks. That's a way to lose $50,000. Actually put this all on credit cards. We had to pay it back over time because just bad decisions. Instead of throwing up stuff that may or may not work, why not know statistically ahead of time what is more likely to work, right?
Absolutely. And guys, I would never wish anyone the stress and the anxiety. Like,
man,
don't go into this and put a whole bunch of stuff on credit cards. Like, don't go through and try to do this on your own. Like, guys, we ended up associating with some people, but I can tell you 100% that we only associated with some people after we were already doing a bunch and had figured out what we were doing. Before that, we were trying to learn everything on our own. Yeah. We were literally learning by making mistakes, by messing up, and that's what led to this closet. That's legitimately
everyone who says, hey, you should just learn by making mistakes. To them, I say, what? Look at this closet full of crap. Would I like to go back and not lose $50,000 of my own money to have a bunch of crap I can't sell? Absolutely. I would love to change that. And so that is what 9 University is about. We're not trying to do a big sales pitch here, but
we're trying to explain
to you. If you're wondering why we do the videos and why, I can't even get out of this closet, why we started 9 University, it's so that other people don't have to have the stress of that closet.
And just to like set the record straight for anybody who's like, wait a second, I'm looking at this closet right now and there's no way there's $50,000 in there. I just want you to see like, all right, look, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna climb in here. Do you see these cartons back here? Okay, these are stacked to the ceiling. This is, my head's at the ceiling. Like, these are stacked up, and each one of these boxes is actually wireless chargers, and each one of these boxes by itself is probably $2,000 or $3,000. Each one, right here, okay? Then we have all of these boxes, and all of this stuff. It's literally stacked halfway up the room. Guys, all of this came from making mistakes.
Yeah.
And the biggest thing, the biggest reason why we make videos, the biggest reason why we have a program where we help people do this, the biggest thing, the reason why we offer free trainings, okay, is because we don't want people to make the same mistakes that we did.
I feel like I'm just following you around with it's weird. If people like come out of these elevators right here and they see us sometimes and we're just walking around with cameras like freaking weirdos like this. But guys, the reason we walk around with cameras like this, and you can listen to whoever you want on the internet, but everyone will say to you, oh, the gurus or the you don't need a mentor, just figure it out for yourself. To that, I would say, why would you ever want, like, do you ever need a coach? Do you ever need a teacher? Do you ever need a professor? Do you ever need to learn anything? Guys, Amazon is a disaster waiting to happen if you do not have the proper guidance. I'm just warning you, if you're going to try to do it on your own, please just don't do it at all. That's basically what this video is about, right?
Absolutely.
Don't do it by yourself or you're going to end up like that.
And I want to say this last thing and then the video's over, okay? Some people may watch this and go, okay, we get it. You lost a whole bunch of money. You made a whole bunch of mistakes, so why should we listen to you? Like, I don't want to listen to somebody who's doing it wrong. Like, if you're a basketball player, right? Would you rather go play for Pat Riley or Coach K or in the old days like Dean Smith, or would you rather go play for like Kale as the D1 basketball coach? Like, Kale would probably be a decent coach, but he has no repertoire, no resume, no nothing, right? Okay? And here is the deal. The difference between somebody who can help you and somebody who can't help you based on mistakes is that we learn from it. Guys, we didn't stop after we filled up this closet. Like, this was how we learned. This is how we learned what products were good, what weren't good. This is how we learned, like, a lot of this, guys, even the wireless chargers, they were selling really well for a while. We learned about market trends and how when we launched wireless chargers, I'm just being honest, when we launched wireless chargers, we launched them in September of 2017, right after the iPhone 8 came out, which was the first iPhone that could have wireless charging. That's why it blew up. Then we made mistakes with PPC where we were trying to rank for the wrong keywords like wireless charger instead of ranking for longer tail keywords. I'm not trying to get in the weeds too much, but we learned from it.
The only reason that we're even able to teach other people is that we're very, very lucky and blessed. We had a lot of capital. We were able to get through these mistakes, get out the other side, become successful in order to teach you. There were many moments where I was frightened that we would literally go bankrupt and I would be paying those credit cards off till the day I died. Like, that was legit, and that happens to a lot of people. There's a reason why there's a graveyard of people who start Amazon, fail, and then they bitch and moan about it. Well, I'd probably be one of those people bitching and moaning about Amazon had we not been blessed with enough money to overcome and to keep going. So what I'm saying is, don't waste money doing all that crap and get the right advice.
P.S. Last note, when Kale says we had a lot of capital and we were able to do this, it's literally because Kale had like $80,000 in a credit card limit, okay? That's literally the only reason why. We weren't stacked with cash. We didn't get a small loan of $1 million.
Oh, you want to see how cheap, you want to see how broke we were? I'm going to put a picture up of, actually it's a video of my apartment where I started this business out of, and you see the little apartment where me and Taylor were. It looks bigger in that video on the spy camera because it's a wide angle lens. It was like 400 square feet. We were not rolling in cash. We were rolling in debt.
All right, guys, we hope this explained to you how we lost $50,000 and why we don't want anyone else to ever lose any money at all, much less anything close to that amount. We love you guys. We'll see you in the next one.
Peace!